So in previous class, already we have started this module 4, right? Yes. We have seen what is frequency management. We have also seen numbering the channels. And in coming to the setup channels, we have also seen what are setup channels as well as access channels, right? So today we'll be seeing about this paging channels. Yeah, everyone are able to see the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
So normally in the previous, already we have seen that paging channels, these are mostly used for this land originating calls, right? We have seen previously for what the access channels and for what the paging channels will be used. This paging channel, it is used for land originating calls. Yes. So here also same thing, each cell site, like access channel only, each cell site, it will be allocated its own setup channel. Means setup channel, it is also called as control channels, right? So here also same thing, the cell site, it will be allocated with its own setup channel. Yes, and the same, the setup channel means it will be, obviously it will be having forward setup channel as well as reverse setup channel, right? So here the assigned forward setup channel, that is used to page the mobile unit with the same mobile station control message. Means the forward setup channel it is using, see, as we are using at the, we are using at what, at a land originating calls. Yes, this paging channels, it will be having its own setup channel, each cell will be having, and using this forward setup channel, FOCC, at the each cell site, that will be used to page the mobile unit. Means from land to mobile connection, it is using forward setup channel. Already we have seen, if we want the forward setup channel, it will be transmitted at the base station. So here the landline is a base station, right? So that, as the landline is a base station, to connect, to establish a communication with the mobile unit, to establish a connection, what we need first, we need the forward setup channel. Yes, we need the forward setup channel. So here also same thing, to establish a communication with the mobile unit, we are using forward setup channel. Yes, with the same mobile station control message. That's it. We are using with the same mobile station with control message. Okay, so normally this transmission of message that can be done in different ways. So this transmitting of message means from the landline to the mobile unit, that can be done in many different ways. There are two different ways. Yes. So the first way is that all the cell sites that will be paged to the concerned mobile unit. That is the first thing. Page is nothing but establishing communication mark, paging channel. Okay, so all the cell site, whatever the cell site are there, that will be establishing with the concerned mobile unit here. But this is not preferred, even though it is having the what concerned mobile unit, we are not preferring this type of transmission, because it induces a high traffic load. Means using this in this way of transmission, there may be a high traffic load. For that purpose, will not prefer this, will not be preferring this way of transmission. Okay, what is the second one? The second one is same. The cell site, it will establish a communication or pages only in a specific area, which corresponds to the number of the mobile unit, phone number of the mobile unit. So in first case, what happens, ma? It is establishing a connection to the concerned mobile unit. Means it is going to the mobile unit, but we don't know. Means in some area we are considering one area. Yes, there it is establishing a communication with the mobile unit, but there may be many other mobile units also. We don't know the correct which is the exact mobile unit. By this, the traffic will be low, high, right? That's the first case. Coming to the second case, what it is establishing to the mobile unit in a specific area. Means in only particular area where the exact phone number of the mobile unit is there. Not to the all areas, or else not to the all mobile units. Specific area means it is choosing only particular area where the phone number of the mobile unit corresponds, so that directly it can establish a communication between the transmitter as the receiver. That is the second way of transmitting the message. So if you go for the second way of transmission, directly we are knowing what directly we can establish the communication with the receiver. Means there is not heavy traffic, right? Coming to the first case, see, we are just choosing what a specific mobile unit in that area where mobile units may be more or anything like that. We don't know which area and which mobile unit. Just we are concerned with that mobile unit. But coming to the second point, specific area means particular area we are choosing. We are choosing in the sense we need to transmit the data. Yes, and here also same thing. What we know the exact phone number of the mobile unit. Means directly it can establish the establish a connection with the mobile unit. So in the second case, traffic will not be more. Yes. So here in second case, what is happening? Instead of what transmitting the message to all the mobile units, here in second case, they are choosing only one area and they are establishing the connection. If we get any reply from the receiver side, then that is the correct mobile unit which we want to transmit. But in first case, what is happening in paging channels? In first case, all mobile units are at one place. We are sending the information, or else we are transmitting the data at the same time, so that the traffic will be more. But here just we are selecting the area, we are establishing a connection or else transmitting the information. If we get the reply from the mobile unit, that is the correct exact mobile unit for what we are searching. If not, again selecting another area, same transmitting the data or else establishing a connection. If we get the reply from that concerned mobile unit, then that is exact. If it is not, if you are not getting any reply, it is going for another area. Like that it is doing, so that what the traffic load will not be heavy. So this second step, it is continued in all areas until we get a response from the mobile unit. Second step, what we second way of transmission, it is continued in all areas. Means it is just selecting one area and doing the process. If we get the reply, that is a mobile unit what we where we have to transmit the message. If we are not getting any reply, it is going to next area, like that. But in first case, what's happening? It is taking all the mobile units, all the areas at once. Okay. So what this mobile unit will do? What this mobile unit will do, when it will receive the page message from the cell site, it will set up a reverse setup channel, right? Already we have seen forward setup channel and reverse setup channel. Forward means it is transmitting from the base station. Reverse nothing but from the mobile unit. So this is as we are sending reply from the what a receiver or else from the mobile unit, it will it will respond on the reverse setup channel to the cell site. Yes, the cell site, when it receives this response signal, it will check how much is the strength of the signal. According to the signal strength, it allocates the voice channel, ensuring at least interference to the mobile unit. So whenever the cell site, after receiving the response from the mobile unit, first thing what it will do, it will check for the strength of the signal. If the signal strength is high, why it will check the signal strength? Because based on the signal strength, we can ensure that least interference will occur while transmitting. While occurring, least interference should occur. For that purpose, we are checking the signal strength so that we can allocate the voice channel, ensuring least interference. Based on the signal strength, we can allocate the voice channel, which will ensure the least interference to the mobile unit. Fine. So this is about paging channels, ma. So the first thing is that what we have seen in the first thing, operations of frequency management. We have seen what numbering the channels we have seen, and the second one is designating setup channels and the voice channels. So in setup channels, we have seen access channels and paging channels. So there is a third last one, grouping voice channels into the subset, that we will see. Any doubts in this paging channels? Any doubts, ma? Respond. Everyone are able to hear me, right? Everyone are able to hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Any doubts on this setup channels, access channels, paging channels? If you have any doubts, you can clear itself now, so that after that we can go to the next topic. No doubts? Okay, so what is the third operation here in frequency management? Grouping into subset. Yes. So already in in numbering the channels, we have seen that normally the voice channels in each system, in block A system and block B system, the voice channels are 312, right? So we can group this into any number of subsets. How many number of subsets we require according to our wish, depending upon the conditions, we can group them into any number. So, and we have also seen that there are 21 setup channels for each system. Yes, 312 voice channels and 21 setup channels. Yes. So here, how we are grouping is that each subset, it consists of 16 16 channels. Totally 666 channels are there. Yes, totally 666 channels are there. We have to group them into some subsets such that each subset should what it will consist of 16 channels. Yes, and the adjacent channel is 21 channels away. In each set, normally just a minute, ma. So normally we are grouping one system like this into one set, so that, and again it is having subsets. You can see the screen, ma. Everyone are able to see the screen, right? Yes. So each subset, it should consist of 16 channels. Yes. And in each set, the closest adjacent channel is 21 channels away. In each set, what the closest adjacent channel means at least 21 channels should be far away from each other. Minimum. Okay, minimum it should maintain 21 channels distance between two sets. Between two sets. Okay, you can find understood here. And these 16 channels in each subset that can be mounted on a frame and means it see this 3 to 12 they are what group they are grouped into some sets. Again, sets are grouped into subsets. Each subset it will be containing 16 channels. Yes, in each set this 16 channels the adjacent channel should be at least 21 channels away. Okay, at least 21 channels away they should be there, and these are mounted on a frame and they are all over, they are connected with a channel combiner. All these channels are again connected to the channel combiner. Yes, so here there should be a wide separation between the adjacent channels. See, normally in subset adjacent channel is nothing but next to that, right? So there should be some wide separation, means there should be a large distance between those two subsets. Why? So that we can see, when there is a minimum distance between two subsets, means there is a possible of meeting each other. If they meet each other, what happens? Isolation takes place. Isolation takes place means these channels and that channels will be combining, and we don't have a specific path. We will not be having a specific route, or else we will be not having a specific idea like what type of, from which to which mobile unit it should be transmitted, from where it should be transmitted. It will be mixed up. These all will be divided according to the voice channels, like numbering and everything. If they are close to each other, they will be meeting each other, so that isolation takes place. For that purpose, we need to separate these two adjacent channels, not only these two, any two adjacent channels with a wide separation distance, so that we can require, or else we will be getting minimum isolation. Okay. So normally in a cell, the total number of voice channels will be 45. In a subset, 16 channels will be there. But coming to this overall cell, the total number of voice channels will be 45. And between the minimum separation between three subset minimum separation should be 7 channels. And in each set, the adjacent channel is 21 channels away. Yes, and this subset should be 7 channels away. Be careful, you'll be getting confusion here. That's why after the class you just revise this, then only you can understand. Just don't blindly read it. Once you practice on the paper, then you can understand easily. Okay, because you'll be getting confusion. Set to subset, in set it is 21 channels away, and coming to the subsets, for 3 subsets 7 channels should be there, minimum separation. Okay, you'll be getting confusion. So better, after finishing the class, take a pen and paper and you write down, you practice it, then it will be easy for you. Okay, so normally in a cell site, so already we have said, right, what the minimum separation between 3 subsets should be 7 channels. Suppose in an omni cell site, if there are 6 subsets, then what happens? What should be the minimum separation? There should be what 3 physical channel bandwidth separation. How much the physical channel bandwidth separation will be there, that much separation should be there between 2 adjacent channels if there are 6 subsets equipped in, or else if there are 6 subsets in an, if there are 6 subsets in an omni-cell site. Omni-cell site means, you know, right? In all the directions. Yes. So this is about grouping into subsets, ma. So any doubts in this paging cells and sorry, paging channels and this grouping into subsets? Any doubts? Any doubts, ma? No one is having any doubts here. Shall I move forward? Okay, fine. So by this we have completed this frequency management topics, ma. So next second part, that is nothing but channel assignment. Okay, so we'll be entering into this channel assignment. So here coming to this channel assignment, see already in the starting of our class, we have said, right, frequency management and channel assignment both are different. Frequency management is nothing but what after means the frequencies we are dividing. Yes. How we are managing the frequencies in a cellular system, the entire channels, those are available in subsets, yes, and that are assigned to each cell in 2 modes. It may be either fixed or dynamic. So frequency management and channel assignment is totally different topics. Yes, how we can manage the frequency, that is frequency management, and how channels are assigned, that is nothing but channel assignment. Okay, so first we'll be seeing this channel assignment to the fixed to the cell site. At the cell site, how the channel is assigned, nothing but fixed channel assignment. Already we have seen that fixed and dynamic are there, right? So at the fixed channel assignment, we'll be seeing the channel assignment to the cell site. Okay, so normally in a fixed channel assignment, the channels are usually assigned to the cell site for relatively long periods. Means as the cell site is nothing but it is a transmitting section. Yes, we need to transmit the data. For that purpose, what happens here? It is a fixed channel, means that channel is fixed for that. We can't change it. So that these channels, those are usually assigned to the cell site for long periods, means for long timings, for long durations. These are assigned to the transmitting section or else cell site. Okay, okay. So here there are 2 types of channels. Same thing, already we have seen setup channel and voice channels. Yes, at the cell site, normally setup channels and voice channels already we have seen. So what are setup channels? You know that there are 21 setup channels. Yes, for each cell system. Yes, we have also seen the frequency reuse pattern. K is equals to 4, K is equals to 7, and K is equals to 12. Okay, so normally in this setup channel, antennas, what we are using? Omnidirectional antennas we are using here. Okay, why? If we use omnidirectional antenna, then we require only one antenna. Means we need only one setup channel. Omnidirectional means it will be transmitting in all the directions, right? Yes. So we for that purpose means we need as it transmits the information or a signal in all the directions, then it needs only one setup channel. Okay, so normally we have seen that the setup channels, there are two systems, block A and block B. So these setup channels are adjacent to each other. This block A and block B systems, the setup channels of these systems are adjacent to each other. So when they're adjacent to each other, what happens? They starts coming close to other, means they interfere. Interfere means what happens? Interference occurs, right? Yes or no? So interference occurs, what happens? The setup channels in the neighborhood channel will not be means, see, suppose block A and block B is there, both are coming together, but we are using some setup channels of block A. You think already we have said, when we are using one system, the other system will be at the mobile unit. Yes, so when we are using the block A system and when they are adjacent to each other, yes, means what happens? Suppose if we are using the block A system, then block B system, it becomes unused. Block B system setup channels become, or else voice channels in setup channels, not voice channels, setup channels in block B system, it becomes unused because of this interference. Okay. So this is about setup channel. Now next, see, setup channels, everything we have seen, but how it works in channel assignment, how it works in assigning the channels, we have to see. That's it. So coming to the voice channel, in voice channel, what happens? The assignment of this voice channels in each cell, that is based on causing minimum core channel and adjacent channel interference. Means we have to see that where we will be getting minimum core channel and adjacent channel interference. Based on that, this voice channels can be assigned. This set of voice channels in each cell, how we have to assign, that is based on the co-channel and adjacent channel interference. Okay, based on the co-channel and adjacent channel interference, means where we will be getting minimum co-channel and adjacent co-channel interference. Based on that, this assignment of this set of voice channels can be done. Okay, so that is about voice channel. So the next one is SAT, nothing but supervisory audio tone. Okay, this consists of 3 SATs. That is also based on the assignment of each SAT in each cell. We are having 3 SAT tones. Okay, that is not more what in deeply, it's not required now. Just if you know, it's enough. Supervisory audio tone. Okay, this what channel assignment, it consists of 3 SATs. That is also depending upon the assigning in each cell, how we are assigning the each SAT, depending upon that we are having 3 SATs. Okay, so this is about channel assigning to the cell side, how we are assigning the channels to the cell side. And okay, this assignment is called fixed channel assignment, because at the cell side we will be transmitting the data for longer time. So for that purpose, we need one fixed channel. We should not disturb that. For that purpose, we are taking the fixed channel assignment. Okay. Yes, any doubts here? Channel assignment to the cell site. Any doubts? Okay, ma, just for 2 minutes, go through the topics what we have discussed now. Paging channels and grouping into subsets, and this channel assignment to the what channel assignment to the cell site, fixed channel assignment. Okay, just for 2 minutes, go through that. If you have any doubts, you can clarify here itself now.